Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rocktropia universe here on Whelp Squad TV. Today, we're going to be exploring Rocktropia, and I think I've maybe hunted here once or twice in past streams. I haven't spent too much time on Rocktropia, at least in recent years. I spent quite a bit of time here a long time ago. I want to say like 8 years ago now. Somewhere around there, I think I was spending a bit more than a bit more time here on this planet. Because there's a lot of neat things to do here, and it was still really being developed, so there was constantly new things to try out. They haven't really done too much with the place, but I'm curious to see what's around. You know, it's been a long time since I've done anything around here, so I'm just curious to see what's up. All right, so we're right here. So I want to see how bad a Never Die Dragon is. Okay. I don't have anything that's too fantastic weapon-wise from range, but I got the knife and I got the club ready. Probably gonna get trounced almost instantly. I want to see what the protection values of my armor are. Oops. How are we? Okay, so we do actually have a little bit of penetration protection. Oh, this is gonna make a big difference, actually. Oh, don't tell me I left them all, I must have left them all in storage. No, because that clearly has it. Really? Just the thigh guards, huh? All right. So we're going to be dealing with how many points of protection here? Just over 100. Never Die Dragons are impact, cut, stab, penetration. We're going to need that. They hit, so they can hit us, the young ones, a young Never Die Dragon can hit us for up to 75 points of damage, I believe. And I will periodically tab out here. Okay, at least you can still see the screen. Because I'm going to be checking locations and stuff just to make sure we're not wandering around aimlessly. So it looks like young to old medium, 136630. 82,600. No idea if we can kill one. Probably can't. Pop dragons we can kill loads of, up to like medium difficulty actually, because they also do impact, cut, stab, but they don't do as much as Never Die Dragons. Okay, so we want to go straight that way, and we're gonna be looking for mobs along. I want to see what's on the way. I don't know what's even out here. I don't even remember this. Oh, are those all like plots for houses and stuff? I don't think anybody's bought them, if that's the case. There's creatures. What do we got? Oh. That's some low-level stuff right there. Take a couple hundred ped and you'll never run out on those. This is actually pretty cool. Royal Hendrix Dragon. I think that must be a teleport system. Oh boy, what do we got down here? Now this is thick. Green snake. I do not remember that. Green snake. 500 health. They drop a lot of paint cans, and they drop tier 2 components. They've actually got a fair amount. Yeah, their HP per level is actually pretty decent. Only 30 HP per level, so they're not half bad a mob. That is dense. See, I could see that being a really great mob once the codex comes out for the other planets. You know, look how dense. That's insane density. That's really insane density. I think at least for the purpose of testing these guys, we should probably actually do this, because I was planning on going ape with the mace, but you know what? Why hinder ourselves? I put a few pads on the knife. I didn't put that many. I put less than 100, I think, just for it kill a few big things. Because we want to put the most of our pads through our newly tiered. Oh my God! There's so many snakes. There's so many snakes. Our newly tiered Castorean Combat Mace Mark II, which is now tier 6. There is so many snakes. Literally watch out for snakes if you come to Rocktropia. Holy cow. Ah! And that would be a Never Die Dragon. Now, my only question is, are they going to get close enough for me to do melee? That's something I didn't check. What's here? You know what? We're going to try some big cats first. I think. Oh, we have ammo. Alright, leopards, supposedly a little harder. Oh, I know what we're missing. Oh, these guys are nothing. We're gonna want the delta on this boy. I think we got our target right there. If we can get him. So it looks like we may have to go kill another cheetah. Or two. Looks like cheetahs are pretty killable with the chip. Very nice to know. I'd love it if he stopped evading so much. That'd be really nice. Okay. Oh. Come on over here. Who's your good kitty? Okay. Is this it? Okay. So as long as he doesn't crit us, this looks doable. Hey! It's the first one of those I've ever killed. Adaptive fire rate component. How much are those going for these days? Ooh. God, why did they all tank? Them and output amp comps tank too. I'm not going to even use the rest of the ammo. We're just going to sit right here and wait for him to show up. Let's see if that was a fluke. Let's see if their average hit is much higher. That's some pretty impressive knife skills, being able to stab it from that far away. I must say I'm very impressed with myself. I am shocked. All it's going to take is one crit. See, though, that was a big hit. So these are dropping spleen. Still dropping spleen, huh? Nope, nope, no you don't. These are definitely some of the hardest mobs I've ever killed. 343 crit, I love it. There's some more youngs down this way. Let's go try those. That was the first bad one we had. The first two were pretty good. Oof. What is this stuff? Does that not have a value associated with it? Definitely only able to do this because of the night. Oh, look, they're actually lower to the ground here. All they have to do is miss once and I get my HP back. That's great. Ah, I caught that at the right time. And thanks to that adjusted HEDAC SK50 being max now, I'm in much better shape for these guys. Elvis Dragon, why did I forget about them? Elvis Dragon. Burn and penetration, they do 160 damage. That's why I forgot about them. So I don't think that's happening, because we don't have any fantastic bot armor with us. Unfortunately. Old's getting really close. I think the mature is just going to hit too hard. We're really pushing it with the young as it is, I think. There we go. Ouch. This planet hates me. That's why I haven't been hunting here that much. I haven't globaled on this planet, I think, in like 6 years. Alright, looks like we'll take care of most of the outer ones. Alright, so that was a successful test. Can in fact kill as many young Never Die Dragons as I want to. That's a good thing to know. I'm trying to keep to mobs like 2000 HP or less so I can actually get a little bit of a hunt in, kill a decent amount of them. Because I didn't bring that much peds with me right now. I would have liked to have come here with over 1,000 ped. My goal... This is how I'm going to do my little vacation. I decided to take the peds that I had, and I'm going to do a little bit of a tour of a bunch of the planets. And it's not going to be a big tour because I could easily lose the amount of peds that I'm comfortable with losing on each planet in one hunt. So once I lose a certain amount of ped, I'm going to move on. So the plan is going to stick on Rocktropia until I'm down 200 peds, which, like I said, could easily happen from just one cycle, if not sooner than that. Gonna leave and go to next island after that, and then from next island I'm gonna end up on Arcadia, because Arcadia then, so I say I start with a little over 600 ped, figure I get to Arcadia when I have about 200 left. I have 150 ped sitting in storage in different oils, so at least I'd have another 300. I'd have a total of 350 peds still to cycle with, and that is at least enough to get a bit of a hunt in on something and hope for some luck. So we're going to take the enhancers off. We're going to save that in case we find anything really big we want to test it on. So for right now, we're going to get our mace out, because our mace is what's got all of our peds on it. So there are snacks. A lot of snacks. I'm trying to figure out what I want to kill. Wet Wolf Creek. We could go like to that area with the Harlem area. New Harlem. Playa del Harlem. We could go over there and go check out... Oh, Camp Crunk is over here though, isn't it? I think that's where all the sharks are. Yeah, that Never Die Dragon was 2,640 HP. Crunk Shark. I would assume that that is near Camp Crunk. Oh, yeah. Is that a little area I see that is Assassin. Zomhattan. Danger level. What did they hit? I don't even know what they hit with though. So they're big. They're a big creature. We're gonna go scope it out. This is as much as an exploration stream right now as it is a hunting one. We're gonna go see what this planet looks like. So I think all around Zomhattan it's 5% tax, which is far too much. Let's see, we're going to be going into it right now. Yeah, I ain't hunting there. Screw that. That's half the planet, basically. Of course they'd have the Rudolph dragons here. Now, these dragons are super easy to kill. These are the little baby ones. But they are, of course... What did that just do? That got weird for a second there. Let's see what's around here. Okay, so we got that teleporter now. Excellent. That is untaxed. I want to kill one. I want to kill one. Yeah, I think so, bud. I think you are from Trove, if I remember right. This is gonna be tricky. All right, so we once again, this calls for a rearrangement of the gear. Whoop, you settle down there. There we go. Okay. No turrets around. This might be a total waste of ped, but we're gonna try this. Hey, come back here, asshole. Really? Knife, knife, knife. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Nope. That is a huge step up in damage. I think we can kill. We're gonna have to kill it. Now that we got it down that much, though. Where'd that put me? Alright, and the reason why I died that quick is because we were stupid and didn't have our stupid Mayhem Delta on. That was totally my fault. Okay, so we're gonna go down here. System, death location. And we're gonna see how bad this regen is on this bastard. It didn't look like it was as bad as a Never Die Dragon. I'm curious now. God, that destroyed my... Just from those few things. Alright, how badly is this guy hurt still? Can we get some damage in with ranged attacks? Oh, he does not have any regen at all. Okay, I think we can take this one down. And then we gotta remember, old alpha, not good. And I'm gonna keep shooting until he gets here. I'm gonna walk him. I'm gonna walk him. Oh my god. That's brutal. Oh, you know what I can do that'll help a bit? Attach enhancers. Splits. 1. Splits. 1. Splits. 1. Splits. Better amp, better rifle. There really should be a revive. Oh, this is stupid of me. I should just be doing this. I shouldn't even be flying. Is that him right there? Oh, that's almost cheating. But it's not, because he's killed me twice already. So this bastard's got to die. That was me being stupid again. Guess what we forgot to do? We forgot to put our stupid enhancers back on. Ugh, I'm infuriating myself because I'm making really stupid moves. I'm being really stupid. Just want to kill this one. That's all I want. And then I'm moving on. You bastard. They put a turret here. Ah, well, actually I got my peds back from that, so that's okay. I can't believe the reach on that turret. This is a separate island. I should have moved it that way. That was my fault. But at least I got my peds back, I think. Yeah, I got my peds back from that kill. Good. That's a Rudolph Olds. What's the difference in the damage? It looks significant. You might have to be a test at some point. Guardian. Yeah, the old Elfo was just too big. Too big for the armor we got on. Now, if I had the appropriate armor, I've got, I think, 1 or 2 pieces of Spartacus. I would need a full set of Spartacus to want to do, I think, those size dragons. Now, I think you die coming in here. It has been so long since I've been around here, so we're gonna see if we die. I can't remember if you die coming near the prison or what. But this is an experience I want to have here. And I want to see if there's any sharks, because it said there were sharks. Ah! Let's see. Nope, not doing that either. The tax areas kill this planet. There needs to be more areas without any tax, or I won't even come here. That's why I don't frequent this place that much. I used to be like a really big person for this planet, but when Neverdyne went nuts and started wanting to charge people money for teleport fees, that was this big idea, and creating jobs in virtual reality from that money. That was the time to bug out. There's nothing here. This is so stupid. This should be packed with mobs. I want to fly this whole stretch though now. Now that we saw what was here, I want to fly. See this entire like island chain here? I want to go see what's on all of this. Daki Ridge, probably Daikiva there. Playa del, all these areas, this island chain here. I want to see how much of this is all land areas. See, there is Rudolph dragons here. If you had a much better ranged weapon, that's not bad. You get a couple Rudolphs in there. It's all werewolves. Anything bigger? See, this is good. Here's some mobs. That's a nice area for lower level hunting. If there was a nice iron, like here, this is another instance when the Codex makes it to Rocktropia. I'll come and I'll blow the shit out of these things. We'll kill a whole bunch of them, because that's a relatively dense spawn. It's dense enough for a ranged weapon. So this is good, because that snake population is a huge thing that I'm interested in. They do not like you flying through a teleporter on this planet. So they get literally a tiny bit bigger in here. Just a tiny bit. There's a hunter, raider. Scavenger, level 13. Let's go check these little islands out here and see if they're actually anything. We're gonna go through this entire countryside. I'm curious to see how empty this landmass is. Wait a minute. I just saw red. Was that on there or was that in the water? There's red in the water. Go God! Well, that's just a little one. Okay. There's untaxed sharks. That assassin would destroy us. Ah, this is actually creepy with how this water is. Oh. Where is it? There it is. Oh man, that's actually really cool. You know, I'm sure having the amp on it would help tremendously. And it sure does, because look at the extra HP we're getting back. Oh. Damn, I might lose half my peds on this first. We haven't gone through that many peds on there, but we've gone through 60 peds on the Firefly and 12 on the amp. 72 peds. We've gone through, like, with decay and stuff, about 100 peds, and we only got like 55 ped back from that. So we just got to be prepared for a really bad run. But this is cool that there is sharks here. They're just super low density, and then these islands apparently are worthless. So we're gonna check out that crunk shark that we were killing. That wasn't, yeah. It was a reef eater, 3,500 HP. Okay, so they had more HP than I wanted to be killing, simply for the amount of ped that we have to cycle on them. So it seems like for your big mob, your Never Die Dragon is great because they're in an untaxed area and they drop spleen right now, which is great. This planet's running rough. Look how rough the water looks. Now, is that my graphics doing that? Graphics advanced. There's stuff in the water. I want to see what's in the water. We're gonna get bitten, I know it. We're gonna go take a look anyways. Water quality high. I think it's just the servers. Nope, nope, had enough of that. Nope. Too big. He's waiting right there. Look at that son of a gun. Too big. Man. So these waters here are filled with them then. If you have the right armor, they're a really fun mob. You just need a little bit better armor than what I got. I'm not wearing anything fancy. I'm just wearing Jarhead and 5Bs. So if you were here in, say, Shadow, like even limited Shadow or limited Perseus, very common crafted set Perseus, you'd probably be fine. I think I want to do like a thing like around there, do like that. So we'll go this way and then we'll head around. There might be pop dragons here. I feel like there's pop dragons here. At least there was a long time ago, I think. The cliffs look familiar, but that's about it. And like the shoreline here. It could be like that anywhere else though too. Yeah, I should have had the amp on for this prior to mobs. Would have made things a little bit easier. Cougars. Cougars are what I wanted to try. I think cougars are pretty easy. We want the amp and we're going to put the gamma on so we're not wasting the delta. You come over here now. This won't hurt a bit. So that's actually probably a lot more appropriate mob size. Probably, you can go a bit bigger than this for sure. Those Sons of Guns are loot in tier 2 comps, okay. Let's kill a few more, and we'll see how many of those we get. High definition GUI. Alright, how bad are these mobs trashing my armor? That shows how dead this planet is. Only 40. Is that 47 pad worth of that hide has sold ever? Wow. So right now the snacks look like a better idea just because they have amazing density. I'll probably, once I hit like 400 pad, I'll settle into a mob and just go with it. I just want to test a little bit of everything. The cougars are a nice mob. If there was a big dense area of them, Like, it just doesn't seem like there's as dense of a spot of them as I'd like. Especially for melee hunting. You need really dense for that. The snacks were in such a deep spawn. It's a thick spawn. It's crazy. We'll have to fly over that again. Let's see what we have here. What is that? Pesky Rocktropia beach crab. Let's look these guys up. Pesky Rocktropia beach crab. 650 HP, level 9. Apparently these guys were dropping Easter strong boxes. Are you serious? Really? Huh. Okay. That's a pretty dense spawn. Very low level for their HP, though. That's terrible leveling. Only level 9 for 650 HP for a level 9 mob. That's very poor. The snakes were in pretty good shape, though. The snakes look like they had a pretty good ratio. What do we have here? That is a teleporter. Safe zone. Okay. Fort Harlem. Okay, so that's a new spot. There's the trade terminal over there. All right. Let's see what's on this little island over here. What is that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Waterproof Android Vixen. Wait, what? Android Vixen. They're not even on here. Oh, wait. Weak waterproof Android Vixen. Oh, these are a much better mob to grind as far as level ratio. Hang on a second. They're level 20 and they're only 650 health. Oh, that's a lot of crabs over there. What's going on here? Oh boy, that's different. Oh, I don't want that horde of crabs to come over here. That would be bad. Vixen Android gears you get from these? Oh, this might be a good spot to hunt. People are still buying those in mass. But they're not worth that much per year. Wet ski fiberglass. You know what? What the hell? Let's hunt these for a while. I think we can do... God, is that annoying. The jet ski thing is cool, but the fact that they're underwater, they might want to fix. That's a very poorly made game right there.
Don't you be sweating me. Don't you be sweating me.
So even that little spot is 5% hunting tax. Son of a gun.
Don't you be sweating me.
If these things were in here a little thicker, a little bit thicker of a spawn,
Don't you be sweating me.
okay, my avatar is doing some weird shit.
Don't you be sweating me. Don't you be sweating me. Don't you be sweating me.
This is
Don't you be
this is
sweating me.
better. Oh, there's a lot of them here.
Don't you be sweating me. Don't you be sweating me.
Hey! Bada bing! First global on Rocktropia in like 6 years. I think.
Don't you be sweating me.
Alright, that made me feel a little bit better.
Don't you be sweating me.
Ooh, the mace got a little tear click there. That's nice. Hey, stop it. I think I'm gonna stay right here for a while. I gotta now.
Don't you be sweating me. Don't you be sweating me.
Now, I don't think that's working, but this isn't bad. This is interesting hunting. I just
Don't you be sweating me.
ooh, something's about to snipe me. What is it? It's gotta be Ripper Snapper. Yeah. No, no shit, it's working here.
Don't you sweat me.
That was a pretty good one too. Oh man, if they actually get a mission chain for the codex for these things, I'm gonna be spending more time here now.
Sweat me.
Because of the combination of the Ripper Snapper and these, that's actually really cool.
Sweat me.
So 59 pet of that one within the last month. The audio, so people are using those.
Sweat me.
That was 7 powder right there from that one. I guess this is a way to see it better.
Sweat me.
This is a very different Entropia from what I'm familiar with.
Don't you sweat me. Sweat me.
This is ridiculous, but it's fantastic.
Sweat me.
Aha! I wonder if these things will do anything unlimited. Any unlimited weapons. I'm positive that there's unlimited weapons on Rocktropia that haven't been dropped yet, just simply because there hasn't been enough people hunting here. I just don't know if these tiny little mobs could drop anything like that. Like a snub nose or something, you know? That one's kind of above the water. See, now that would be better if they were all doing that, like that level. I can understand that because they got to be low enough in the water for you to be able to hit them, because you're going to be hunting them from the water. But like when they're like on the bottom like this, that's just it's ridiculous.
Sweat me.
This is great that the Mayhem Amp Beta is working just fine. We just get a little bit of the healing in there and we never have to heal, basically. Never have to use a fast aid pack. This is gonna get crazy.
Sweat me.
Yeah, that animation, look at that animation, yo.
Sweat me.
28 peds! I can't stop hunting them, though. They're giving me good loot. As much as I kind of want to, I can't.
Sweat me.
Oh.
Sweat me. me.
I'm gonna go around the other side of the island and see if there's any more. See if there's a little bit denser of a spawn. If there's any, I don't know if there is.
Sweat me. Sweat me.
This is ridiculous.
Sweat me. Sweat me. Sweat me. Sweat me. Sweat
So those are selling. Those are selling in a decent amount. Here's some more down this way.
Sweat me. Sweat me. Sweat me. Sweat me.
Oh, crap. I'm doing this in the wrong order. I should have killed the little one first. That loot was pretty close to even. That was pretty close to an even kill. Maybe a few pet, like a pet or two shot. That's about it. 50-foot party girl? Hang on a second. Oh, I remember reading about those. We have never hunted one. That's so weird. I know it's taxed, but I want to see how bad they hit.
Sweat me.
It is taxed, but I want to see how badly they hit. answer is not bad. That's a shared loot mob. No shit. That's gonna take a while. Well, that's pretty damn even. You usually don't see that 30 pack a hit. Ugh. That's eating a lot of money. We're only killing one of these. That's a lot of peds. We're not killing more than one of these. They're super easy to kill, but they cost, it's like 30 ped a kill. Or something like that. At least 20. At least 20. Oh, I'm gonna say 25. It's gotta be at least 25.
I ain't never seen your name in the Hall of Fame.
Not worth. Had to kill. I've never seen one. Had to go for it. We had to do it. But damn, that just ate up a lot of money. We're down about 100 ped now. Again. I don't know. Maybe not that much? Yeah, we're down 50 on the amp. So if we're down 50 on the amp, and we're down 60 on the knife. We're pretty close to being down that much. That was definitely at least 30 peds to kill that thing. This area does not seem to be taxed right out front. If I went much further in, I bet you it would be taxed, but... Oh, that's a little one. That's a good thing, too, because we got a bunch of mobs on us right now. That's okay that these are mixed in. This is actually what I'd love to find and hunt a lot of, actually, is this size. A little bit better health-wise, so you can kill more of them. think once we hit 200 pets, we're gonna move on and go see what's over here.
Sweat me. Sweat me. Sweat me.
Laser weapon fired 1,000,000 times. Yeah, I'm not firing a laser weapon. That's so stupid.
Sweat me.
I guess we start working back this way now. I bet you things have respawned. Oh, that might be a shark.
Sweat me.
Yep. Let's do it. Hey, if just one of these things hits good, it could be an insane loot.
Sweat me.
Damn, these things just seem to have all the loot right now.
Sweat me.
Oh my god, there's actually some above the water?
Sweat me.
Wait, do they sink over time? Is this how they start out? Like when they just spawn in, they're actually above the water? I wonder if they sink over time. Just because of how the game is.
Sweat me.
That's funny.
Sweat me. Sweat me. Sweat me.
Alright, I think we get the gist of these. These actually looted very good. The big one, the sharks, the whippersnappers, and that big vixen are what took us on that. Which is a real shame. Ugh, that's not good. Alright, so we're gonna head that way. I wanna kinda fly over this place and see what else is in here. Oh god, there's so many crabs on the beach. There's nothing here. Really? No kidding, huh? Tyrosaurus. This is all Xarosaurs. If you really want to grind them, they're here. There's a lot of them. A lot of Xarosaurs. And I want to say pop dragons are like over there or something like that. Oop, is that a... Tell me that's a teleporter. Yay! Gamgel's funding grounds? Isn't that a dragon? Gamgel's dragon or something? Is that the other one I was gonna look into? Gamgel's dragon. Damage 68, danger level 35. Wait a minute. It's saying they're over at Dacky Ridge. It's all Dacky. It's all deer. It's all deer. It's saying there's a bunch of dragons right over there. so maybe we'll have to go check it out. Well, let's see what's all in through this valley, I guess. We'll take the roundabout way, I think behind Motorhead Stadium. There has to be something beneath us. Come on, there's got to be something. Really? They couldn't put any even... Oh, wait a minute. Alright, so that's all wolves. It's all wolves here. Stupid deer. I want to check out Dacky Ridge because it said that there was the Gamgel's dragons over there. That's a panther. Let's see how bad this is. Fully deflected that shot. Not thick enough. Instead of going, we might head that way at some point too. Purple snack? Eh? Alright, how bad is this aggro gonna be? Alright. Fuck this place. So, not a good mob for melee. Jammed in the first shot? Come on, guys, really? Okay, so they're pretty intense. So you want to sit on the edge of that spawn with a ranged weapon and just have at it. That's good skilling, though. Level 18 for 600 HP, guys. These guys are pretty good for skilling. For that size of mob. You get a rifle, sit at the edge of that spawn doing, you know, 70, 80 DPS. Woo. Even 100 DPS. You could do probably use like as much damage as my knife right now. And just sit there. Oh my god, that would be a lot of skill. I gotta remember to tell my buddy about that. So, a lot of cougars here. Okay. Stop moving. We want to look at Gamgel's dragon. One, 3, 6. One, 3, 6, 900, 89, 100. All right, supposedly that's this like around the center of where they are. It says it's a very low density spawn. And that is possibly a teleporter. Looks like they might have gotten rid of them. Let's go back to Dacky Ridge, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to Gamgel's funding grounds, and we're going to head that way. So there's actually some really neat, like that snake spawn. I would camp that thing with a ranged weapon and go crazy with it. You don't need that much range. I mean, like, I would probably use like a kinetic chip or something. I think electric would get a little too close, but definitely a kinetic chip. So once I hit level 30 clubber hit, which we very well should do today, I'm gonna get that extra attack speed, that extra 1 attack speed, the attack per minute that I'm missing on my club. So I saw the Snacks Lake down there. This looks like there should be dragons around here. This looks like Dragon Train. If I don't find more mobs soon, this might be my only run. I may finish up on Pop Dragons really quick, and then we may. I mean, honestly, with how much we're probably going to lose on Pop Dragons, we'll be probably be over our 200 head loss limit. The loss limit that I put in place that I wanted to try to adhere to. There's nothing here. That's a teleporter. Generally, I put teleporters near some mobs, but it's like not in this case. Maybe there's mobs down the hill. They could easily put like a level 10 mob over here or level 15, something, you know, something to grind. Oh my god. There's Melks. There's freaking Melks here. Oh, that's not happening. But let's fly over it because this is cool looking. There's freaking Melks here still. The problem with Milks is they hit super hard for their, like, super hard in one damage type for their level. That's why I can't absorb any hits from them. Good for team hunting at range, like with a decent sized team. That's what Milks are good for. So there's a place to kill the beach crabs. If you want to do that. Untaxed. At a reasonable, very reasonable density. Terrible for skills, though. Ugh. Milk Stalker. Maybe someday with a team. Maybe. I think we're gonna head straight back to the teleporter. What is that? Those I should tell Hijacker about. Woo. Damn. These are all untaxed. Joplin's prowlers and stalkers. Dude, they're all up here. So this is where the dragons hide. It's this corner up here. Left around Lemmy's castle. There's Melks. There's big dragons. It's pretty insane. There's the chopper. All right. Motorheads. We don't want those. Cool cats. I feel like cool cats. No, don't stop doing that. Or is that saying they're on the Isle of Lost Avatars? That sure looks like they're in the middle of the Isle of all Lost Avatars down there. That's a big creature. That's an even bigger one. They have brown snakes. So coral snake is your biggest. Penetration and burn. Dreamers. Nope. Electro dance machine. Impact cut stab. Glamour girl drone. Those do enough damage. Frisky 2 dancer? That's going backwards. Moody to diva. Glamour girl drone. Like, none of these positions have been right. Okay. So we want 13, 135, 358. Really. Let's see how they are. Supposedly the big ones hit almost as hard as the dragons do, which is not going to be good for us. I feel like there should be something here, right? There. Okay, wait. Old wolves. Old wolf matures. Old wolf old. Prowler. Provider. How big do old wolves get? Impacts. Stalker level 34. Is there a spawn listed? There's not. Oh my, that's what we want to kill right there. How bad are these? That's a nice size mob. Oh my god. This is an awesome farming spot. These are going to be great when the missions get here. They don't even have pictures for them. This is really effective grinding. You hardly have to move. It's a good... That's a prowler right there. That's the biggest one we've fought yet. But I think we're gonna move, because I don't want to put all my peds in these. These aren't very exciting. Alright, let's go kill a couple pop dragons with the few peds we got left. Or not. Let me kill like one or two more. Maybe they're gonna give me something. Ooh. My armor's getting destroyed. My armor bill is going to be way higher than normal. Average loot hasn't been terrible on these. Actually. I think for long-term hunting, I'd want probably the same DPS without having to use enhancers. I'd want a bigger gun or a bigger melee weapon setup. I can't believe that we can't zoom in anymore. This is so stupid. We should be able to get a lot closer than this. Well, the old wolf spawn was fun. The old wolf spawn was fun. I did like that setup. That was really neat. The snakes would be cool with a nice range setup for sure for like really hardcore grinding. I did not find that one mob that I wanted to, but that's okay. We're gonna go to a teleporter and we're gonna find out where the pop dragons are at. Unless they're in a taxed area, then we're not hunting them. I think they're in the Memphis Plains, which is taxed. We may go take a look at that one mob that's down at the Isle of Lost Avatars. There's a little drone going around. It's kind of cool. This place hasn't changed all that much over the years. We're gonna go down to the Isle of Lost Avatars then and see what's there. Because I just looked and it looks like all the pop dragons are in area that's taxed. And I'm done hunting untaxed areas. Unless it's for like a tournament. I would hunt on a taxed land for during a tournament. For like a single highest loot contest or something. That's about it. I wonder if there's still, is there a way to get up there still? I remember being able to walk, literally walk inside that thing. Is there, what's over here? Ooh, wait a minute. All right, let's give this a go. There's that level up. Still 41 out of 42, huh? This is going to be closer to a 300 ped loss. A 300 ped loss and like a 700 ped worth of hunting day. Unless we get something miraculously here, because otherwise we're really not in good shape. So far, those water things were great. Water androids, water-resistant androids. And the snakes would be great for farming. Those are the only two pluses I've seen so far on this planet. I mean, this is a nice spot. They're not dropping anything fun yet. I suppose if I camp these guys with like 1,000 ped. Yeah, because they drop those, and those have really nice markup. Pretty good skills on these guys. It's the only good thing I can say so far, though. It's not like we don't have that many peds left. We only got like 40 peds left. Probably my last one. I guess I can... finish up with the firefly if I have to. Oh, you know what? We don't need it. Don't even need it. So let's go. We're going to throw everything on the planet in the trade terminal because we are done with this place right now. Maybe later when the codex comes in it'll be worth it, but I need to get as many peds back as I have here in storage. I don't think I've got that many. But everything is going to count because that was pretty terrible. So this was about a 700, probably about a 700 ped hunt. So how much did we get back out of 700 peds? Vixen gear is probably the only thing I'm saving. So we're looking at somewhere around a 165 ped loss. Okay, so it wasn't as bad as I thought, thankfully. But that's still pretty bad. I'll keep Dragon Blood. Whatever that is. I guess I should keep that, whatever that is for. And people are apparently buying those. I know those have markup, so I gotta keep them. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, nothing else is worth it. All right. I think that's all she wrote for Planet Rocktropia. Have not ever profited here over the course of a day of hunting in the past 6 years. I used to all the time, but then the place it turned into a money pit. I used to do pretty good here, actually. But anyways, we checked it out. Which is what I wanted to do. We lost roughly, I guess, close to 200 ped. Yeah, we lost about 170 ped or so. So now that means we're going to be heading to Next Island. We're actually going to be doing our next show from Next Island, and that'll be sometime tomorrow. Tomorrow's probably when I'm going to go do our Next Island hunts. I'm going to fly there today, and I'm going to take a look around, just try and scope it out a bit, and try to figure out all the hunting zones. I may taste a couple mobs, but then we'll do the stream tomorrow. So, at any rate, thanks for watching, folks, and we'll be back again soon. So, until next time, everybody, take care.